So we did it. We made it through 4th of July. We're halfway through a year. The year's getting better. Like, things are happening, right? Yes. So, I just wanted to share with you guys. I had a great week, great weekend. Um, I was able to at work go work with some of my kiddos that I used to work with, which was really nice. And sometimes in my profession, you go see kids or you see clients, and you're like, am I making an effect? And when you hear that you are, like these littles, like I didn't even know that they would remember me, but they did. So that was awesome. Loved it. Um, so I got to do that. Got to spend time with my family and enjoy the holiday. And happy birthday to us, and thank you for our freedom. And just did all the things. And then today finished it up with lunch with my brother. And y'all, that was big. That was big. Um, Pretty special guy there. So I think if I've learned anything in life, I learned a lot from him just from watching, observing, and listening. So that was great. Now we're heading back into Tuesday, which, yes, I always record a day or two or three or four ahead so that I'm not a slacker, because I'm motivated. That's it. I'm motivated to keep you guys just going. So I really don't remember what we talked about last, to be honest. There's been a lot go on, and I just jumped on here, didn't even listen to my old video, so I'm just going to come on and say this. I am going to be creating a new channel, one that just focuses on me talking and sharing my words of wisdoms and my thoughts, everyday life. So that will be coming soon. I'll let you know when that's coming. And then also, what else was I going to say? I don't remember. See, that's how great today was. But yeah, that's going to be coming and that's going to be happening. And it's not only, here's the thing. I chose motivation for this reason. This is the reason I chose this topic. In everything that you do in life, you have to have some kind of motivation. I mean, seriously. You wake up out of bed, you could lay there all day, but you have to have motivation to get up and do stuff, to take care of you, to live life. So that's the reason I came with the motivation topic. And I was just going to be a couple talks and then you move on. And then there's just this whole thing called life that just comes in, and there's more and more and more. And that's why I decided I'm just going to take it over to another channel. I'm going to be posting here still, I think, a couple times a week. But primarily I'm going to be going over there only because, I don't know, just to get some all the time talk on that. So, but that's why we went with motivation. I think in life, everything requires motivation. Sorry. Gotta mess with my camera. And the lighting might be horrible. I'm sorry. But yeah. So I was sitting there talking to my brother today, and my brother, bless his soul, he's one of the best. I couldn't ask for anybody better. And he's been having this idea for a while to start a business. And I'm telling you, I'm his biggest supporter. I think he can do it. I think he should do it. I think we just got to do it. What do you need me to do? I'll help you. Because if anybody can get things done, I think it's him. And maybe it's because he's the big brother, like he's the oldest. And I think he can do everything. But I'm the person that you guys need around. Like, we talked about relationships before. And you need those encouraging people. And I mean, I've told him, I've sent him messages and saying, so what are we waiting on? Like, just put your foot on the floor. Let's go. And he's always just been kind of hesitant, which I get it. I mean, a business is hard. You're scared. There's new. It's not just every day wake up and doing what you've always done. It's now you're in charge of everything or aspect of that business and making sure that it's going. So there's a lot to it. I get it. But again, I have very, very, very high hopes in my brother. I know that he could knock it out in anything that he does. So I get my motivation sometimes just from him and himself. And I don't know that he knows that. But I think that it's not just my daughter. It's not me with weight loss. It's not just my brother. It's your neighbor. It's your friend. It's your peer. It's your coworker. Everybody has something going on in life, and they might even not say, "Hey, I need motivation or I need help," but just know that being nice and being kind and encouraging, that never hurts anybody, and it goes so far, like so far. So just do that. Just be the best you that you can be. That's what I can say with that. Um. Oh. Also, know your worth. Okay. So sometimes I discredit myself, and with Williams, he's got a sister or family that is trying to start a business, and I mean, I know that I know stuff. I know that I'm pretty intelligent. I know that I can do a lot. But I felt a little discouraged today because, it's in an area that I know nothing about really, but I'm willing to help and I'm willing to, do what I can do to help them. But you got to understand that you wouldn't be asked to be involved if you weren't worth it, especially if you have the right people around you. So know your worth. Know that you're good enough to, if people ask you to do something, there's a reason. There's a reason. Um and yeah, even like I said, I got discouraged today. I'm like, "Rrr," because I didn't see that I could help or pursue or do anything with that. But I can, and I'm gonna, and we're gonna knock it out, and it's gonna be great. um I just had to find that motivation, and I had to find that positive self-talk to myself, like, would they ask if they didn't think you could do it? And that can be hard in itself. And that's why I said, guys, sometimes we just have days where we just struggle with that, where it's just a constant struggle, and we beat ourselves up and we pick ourselves up, or we just, it goes, that's a whole emotion. But don't give up on yourself, because it will happen. Tomorrow you might wake up and that day's gone and you can't change it, so you're just going to put your foot down and you're going to go on. That's how we should do life. So oh yeah, we were talking about the channel. Sorry guys, I'm all over. You can tell I've had a long weekend, right? My brain's kind of all over, and that's okay. um with the channel, you're gonna see, because we basically started this channel just to kind of go back on that, because we were going to be doing some traveling and we were excited and we wanted to share everything with everybody, and that's essentially why we started the channel. Okay, what we found is that we became everything that they say you shouldn't. Like, we're just throwing what we want, our passions on here, and it's probably not the best for the channel, so we've decided to go ahead and do that revamp. And I'm going to go ahead and make my own portion. It's still going to be under this channel, well, this email, but it's going to be my own portion on this channel. So it's just going to be my page. And William started some new pages and working on a few things. Again, we're not going to shut this down. We're going to keep going. It's just that we're going to take this back to a relation of travel, having fun, and doing that kind of thing, and see how it helps or where it goes. So there you have that. Oh, work. So great thing is that when I started back to work about a month and a half, 2 months ago, whenever I started back to work, I had 479 hours. And as I've told you guys before, I'm not a therapist because I'm not. I am working to get my LPC, which is a licensed professional counselor. That is what I am working towards. But even after you go to school for all those years, even after you do all that internship, the Board of Oklahoma, which is because that's where I live, has to approve me, and they have to approve me by making me do 3,000 hours underneath somebody, which it's been a great time. I'm not complaining. I think it's a very great idea. So I'm at the end of that rope. So 479 hours is what I had. I think I sat down the other night when I did an overnight, which about killed me. And I've already got so many hours. Like, I think I only have about 2.5 months left to work in the field before I'm done. Like, I can go take my test and just be Diane Bates, MS, LPC, instead of LPC candidate. So that's pretty exciting. And that's my motivation. Like, remember when I first started back, I was like, I'm motivated to do this and get it done. And here I am. I counted in my hours, and that's more motivation. And I just keep going. Again, the fruit of life is so good to me. And I think it's taken so many challenges in life to be at a point where I can sit and talk to you guys today and say, it sucks, but you have to find an inner strength, because nobody's going to find it but you. And you're not going to find it if you have it, but everybody around you is negative Nancy. Make your team the strongest team it can be. And even if they don't agree or with everything you do, at least have them in your corner, you know? I didn't even tell my brother about this channel until today. We've been active for, I don't know, since November. That's a long time, y'all. And I finally just told my brother, because I'm like, I don't want him to laugh at me, or I don't want him to do this. And you know what? I was like, why would he laugh at me? And if he does laugh at me, like, he's already made a comment on video. It doesn't mean that he thinks I'm bad. He didn't say anything horrible. So I had to put my skin, make it a little thicker, because I just don't want to disappoint anybody. So with that said, y'all, just know that if you put your foot forward, you may be surprised what the heck comes of it. Because okay, work deal. So because until you actually do try, you have nothing. So let's just do it. Let's do it. And here I am encouraging you to just do it. But for now, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to end my weekend, my long weekend, on a peaceful note, sitting on the couch, watching some TV. I was going to swim more today, and I'm tired. We had a busy but slow weekend. Like, it was good. It was a good weekend, and I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I hope that your Monday, which is going to be Tuesday, is going to be phenomenal. And if you need that boost, send me a message, and I'll help boost you there. And until I come back at you guys, just remember, keep going, never give up, and let's be motivated for each other. Okay? So for now, bye guys. Thank you guys for watching and for putting up with me, and I'll be back.